What up,
What's
y'all?
good? What's good, y'all? Happy Thursday. Every 4 p.m. Eastern time, live for Boxem office hour. So always come by to ask any questions about selling on Amazon, shipping products to Amazon, using Boxem, all that good stuff. It's a good time to try Boxem for free as well if you haven't already. A lot of the new API issues have been causing some issues for some other more outdated softwares. Boxem's had it handled for almost 2 months now. So make sure you try it for free if you're having some struggles with FBA shipment. Amazon definitely decided to throw a wrench at us, but luckily we've had it mostly handled here for a little bit, so you can definitely try it out for free.
Yep,
What
and
up,
that's
man?
going to be for if you're doing FBM listing, FBA listing, FBA shipments, knowing your numbers, literally everything that goes into the process. We had a bunch of really cool analytics features we're dropping soon too as well, and that's all you need if you guys are beginners, right? Boxem is $50 a month. SellerAmp's $20 a month. Keep is $20 a month, and then watch our free content on YouTube. Get after it. Come to the streams. Let us know any questions, and we will get you guys right on whatever you guys need here. So we got Claire in here, Chango. Yes, yeah. So we both do. So check out the links in the description if that's something you're interested in checking out, Chango. But yeah, no, definitely we can happy to help out if you want, more formal help too.
Let's see. Yeah, Chris, got something to ungate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're still taking 10 unit invoices on that. Good find there.
Yep, got you, Chris. Chris, what brand was it too? Because there's some of them, like I know Carter's. Carter's is really easy to source profitably too, as well. But Carter's there is it says 100, right? But 10's been working for everyone we've seen. Go ahead and put that in now. As always, right? Similar to any ungate, right? Declines are completely normal. That's just how it works. That's no problem, right? And you just keep submitting. You beef up that applications. Harry's cool. Okay, that's a good brand. Yeah, what's up? Good to see you, A. Diaz, Willie. Willie and I were talking on Discord yesterday, too. We got Claire in here, too. Claire's been awesome about coming to the streams as well. So whatever we can help with, guys, in respect to, helping you guys grow your Amazon businesses, please let us know, and we would love to help here. It's January 30th, so we're coming into the second month of the year. A lot of Valentine's Day products are popping off as we speak.
And the sales should start rolling up here soon as well. So
yeah,
keep an eye on the homepages of some of your favorite sites to source. They'll be like Valentine's 25 and all kinds of coupons like that to take advantage of.
Yeah, and one thing I've seen especially too is that, like, you know what I mean? It's easy to think like, oh, a holiday's coming up. What should I buy for it? Most people, that's actually the wrong answer, because going in and like hunting down specific items is way less efficient than just looking at what other people are selling, and actually significantly more complicated, right? But not everyone sells Valentine's Day products. I don't. But everyone buys profitable stuff when Valentine's Day sales are on, right? So like that's kind of the correct way to think about it. How would you go about sourcing products not using reverse sourcing? If you're asking that question, it's not time to stop reverse sourcing, honestly. But it would be manually looking through different retailers. You'll waste a bunch of time with that if you're not finding profitable SKU storefront stocking, though, because the answer isn't the items, it's the discounts. The moat isn't finding some crazy hard to find products. No, it's making items good and understanding how to make Walmart good, how to make Target good, how to make Kohl's good, how to make any of these websites good. That's the moat. That's the expertise. And if you watch our videos, you'll notice very rarely will we come across items that are profitable, just chilling at the advertised price. No, sometimes, but not often, right? What happens a lot more is you make the item good.
Yeah, jamming on the Valentine's Day conversation as well. I've heard some questions from especially new sellers lately, like trying to exclusively source for like Valentine's Day candies and decorations and that kind of stuff. Like that's a great thing to do maybe 2 or 3 years into the business, because there's a bunch of items that right now you just want to source things that you can consistently restock over and over again, right? So you're just using like the limited time opportunity of things being cheap for Valentine's Day to find stuff that you can restock consistently, not just buying stuff that you can sell for the next 14 days and you can't sell again for a year. I'm not a huge fan of seasonal stuff, especially if you guys are new trying to like stretch every dollar you got.
Yep. Hello from upstate New York. What's up? What's up, Jibmar? Can you ungate an item with multiple orders? Yes. So ungate orders or ungating documentation just needs to be one or more receipts of 10 plus units total, right? So theoretically, you could do 10 invoices of one invoice of 10, one invoice of 20, so on and so forth, basically. So yes, how do you make Walmart items good? Submitting your tax exempt permit and using discounted gift cards from Cardbear, which are astonishingly high compared to what they used to be.
I was
for
noticing that the
Walmart
other day, like digging through some Walmart. Walmart used to be like 1%. Now you can usually get like 8 to 10. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Came from TikTok. What up? A good name, Haunted Bathtub.
Haunted Bathtub. They got
It's
the
like
brand
a band name or something like that. Yeah.
So we just start on Amazon for the first product, then reverse source. Yeah. So watch some of Warner's videos, watch some of my videos, right? And then see the winning products we find in said videos, right? Links in bio for YouTube, right? And then pretty quickly you'll be able to, get rock and roll and see what other folks are carrying there.
What's good, Charles? Learn how to make the items good. Yeah, exactly. So that's everything from coupons, discounted gift cards, cashback, loyalty rewards programs, asking customer service, looking if there's any like local distribution companies nearby. There's a ton of different things you can dig into on that. And I'll also drop a doc on that. That'll help all you guys. If you're looking for, made a free doc of like 12 different ways I make things cheaper. That'll be in the chat if you want to grab that. That's free. Any tips for accounting while doing RA? I mean, not really. Just make sure you're like when you're buying things, like go through SellerAmp, Charles. You can like click the button that said like purchased or make a custom Google sheet just so you're tracking everything you've actually bought. And as long as your actual true cost is on there, you're good to go. As far as accounting goes, you can track all like the Amazon expenses through Boxem, and then just track on like a spreadsheet or like one of the cheaper versions of QuickBooks. You can track all your subscriptions and the boxes you bought and all the like outside Amazon costs you might have.
Yep. 100% right there. What does SellerAmp do? Yeah, so SellerAmp is for calculating if a product's going to be profitable and then helping you find more products, basically. So you just look up SellerAmp on YouTube. There's some really good visual tutorials that break down exactly how to do it from Warner and myself, and that's going to be a great place to start. And the cool thing is you don't even need an Amazon account to start scanning stuff with SellerAmp in store or finding profitable items online and everything like that, which is pretty awesome, right? So you don't even need an Amazon account. So you can go literally today, get 2 weeks free on selleramp.com and get a rock and roll.
Yep. When you apply to sell any product on Amazon showing your account does not qualify. If that's after you've already submitted, then just submit again. If they're telling you then you can't get ungated on that brand, then just sell other brands that are profitable today, Mark. Yeah.
Yep. Can you explain the difference between the 2D label compared to what Amazon gives? Yeah. So for whatever reason, 2D barcodes are basically just like different replacement FBA box labels. You can literally look them up on Amazon. They're completely allowed. Weirdly enough, Amazon doesn't give you an option.
Always within arm's reach.
Yeah, hey, you gotta keep that. You gotta keep that thing strapped, right? And so for whatever reason, Amazon doesn't allow you to print them through Seller Central. You can look them up on Amazon's website that they're obviously allowed. And Boxem is what you can go ahead and do those actually through. So if you just like look up like Boxem 2D barcodes on Google or Boxem 2D barcodes on YouTube, you'll see like an in-depth tutorial we have that breaks down how they work. And then a cool thing about Boxem too, like a lot of you guys are running into issues with your shipment softwares. Boxem is really, really good support, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Warner and I are happy to help too as well. And then we also have the Boxem Help Center, which is full of help articles to get you rock and rolling and to maximize the tool as well.
When you guys are switching from anything else, our team will literally hop on a call with you and help you out too. Get your data all transferred and all that. Easiest way to ungate clothing, any clothing brand from any legit retailer. Yeah. Let's see. Tool you use to scan on SellerAmp search retailer websites. I mean, it's just SellerAmp and Keepa for sourcing products, Paulo. Yeah. So it's not sure specific. Have you seen me maybe use Google image search on a website before? Could be what maybe you're talking about there. But yeah, that's those are the only two like paid tools you need for sourcing.
Yeah. Yeah. The shoes and clothing category is automatically good. So like Warner was saying, you only got to do the brands. Could you run down again that I seen you on what to do to plug in the Keepa product finder? Yeah. Okay. So Keepa product finder is awesome, right? All you need to do is plug in 0 to 200K rank, Amazon out of stock, the specific brand, and then the 3+ offer count minimum.
Estimate shipping cost for FBM. Yeah, next time you get an FBM order, just plug in a ton of different weights, dimensions, that kind of thing. Generally, if you're like under a pound, it'll cost you like $4 to $6, depending on how far it's going. Yeah.
Yep. Can you run? Yep. So, fellas, what up, Matt? What up, Brad? Brad, we went to that lunch place you and I went to a couple months ago, a couple hours ago.
That's funny. Yeah, good follow on some wholesale education there, everybody.
All you need is SellerAmp and Keepa. Yeah. Can you get ungated for clothing with 6 items? Yeah. Two orders of 6 or 2 orders of 5 will get you right. So you either need 1 invoice of 10 or multiple invoices of 10+ or 1 invoice of 10+, basically.
Do you ever do seller fulfilled? If so, what type of products? Yeah, for sure. Especially when you're looking at stuff that is in kind of high demand, really limited, that kind of thing. There'll be more buy box friendliness to it. Not every listing can be sold directly from sellers, just because like your like Amazon tends to favor the buy box to FBA sellers if there's enough, right? So to check that, you can look at the buy box statistics on SellerAmp, and it'll show you if FBA or FBM sellers have been winning the sales recently. About to throw down at the Nike outlet. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Okay. No way. Did Uncle Flips get a new water bottle? Yes. Love the content, man. Do you recommend I start with arbitrage over wholesale? 100%, dude. Arbitrage is a lot easier to start, a lot easier to get to 100K a month, costs less money to start, and is significantly less risky. Yeah, Peter, go to the link in my bio, all you guys watching on TikTok, and go through my free course. That'll get you going. It's public on YouTube, and that'll show you how to find products, how to get started, literally everything that goes into it. Full budget breakdown. I know someone had asked about the how much money you need to start, like 1 to 3K, right? $50 a month for Boxem, $20 a month for SellerAmp, $20 a month for Keepa, all the software you need, and then the rest just for inventory, basically outside of a little bit for shipping supplies.
Yep. Something like Google. Yeah, that's SellerAmp, Paulo. Yeah. You can right click and then SaaS AI image search, and it searches that image for Amazon listings. Yeah, I only use SellerAmp and Keepa for sourcing.
Yep.
Let's see. When you're sourcing an item, for an instance, a 3-pack, is the cost price in Amazon per item? Yeah, Janelle. So the price on Amazon is going to be what the customer is paying for whatever the picture is, right? So the 3-pack is going to be the they're paying that price for the 3-pack, right? So when you're sourcing, just make sure that you can get 3 units of it for a profitable max cost, basically.
What is Keepa used for? Product analysis. So it's basically like stock charts for Amazon products. So it shows the supply, demand, and the price action over time.
Yep. Product dependent on week on FBA for a week. Is this normal? Yeah. It's probably an FC transfer. Usually it can take like at least a week or 2 for products to go from like shipped out of your house to starting to initially sell. And for all of them to check in, usually it'd be a little bit longer than that, like 2 to 4 weeks, depending on how backed up things are. It seems like a lot of Boxem users are seeing faster check-ins lately as well. Saw some posts, which is always good to see.
Yeah, y'all try that out. Try that out. Don't cost you nothing. Don't cost you nothing here. Nope. SellerAmp and Keepa, pal. SellerAmp and Keepa.
Yeah.
Man. Yep. Can you see how many are being sold in a day on a specific listing? Yeah, SellerAmp estimated sales. Yeah, how's it going, Sky? Dude, I've been seeing you doing great stuff on Twitter, man. You've posted some serious banger SellerAmp screenshots, actually, of some like super high ROI leads. So that's super cool. Keep it up, dude. Yeah, I'm doing well too.
That's what's up. Yeah, that stopped being useful a couple years ago, Paulo. Anytime, like any software that claims to like automatically find leads is just spitting the same thing to everyone, and it's not finding the really good, like hard to find products. So yeah, it's not super useful.
My RA has been insane lately. Sky, you got any tips on where people should be doing RA as well? When you sell a brand name product on Amazon, do you need to take original pictures of the listing? No, because we're only selling listings that already exist. So some people will create their own listings, but the vast majority of the stuff you'll be doing is listings that already exist and have a proven sales history on Amazon.
Yeah. Never heard of that brand, Diaz. But if you just look at any of the recent YouTube videos, we're just like sourcing items. So like literally today on my YouTube channel, I posted a video of me showing like profitable items, showing how I found it, all that kind of stuff, kind of diving into the weeds on that. So you might find that useful. But yeah, any of the videos where we're like actually sourcing products would be good if you're trying to see kind of what a good item looks like, how to find it, all that good stuff.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, and in general too, like you can pretty quickly validate if a brand's good or not just by looking it up and seeing if there's 3+ sellers on it. Like so if you just search like 32 degrees, you look it up on Amazon, pretty quickly you'll see that that's a reseller friendly brand, right? Meanwhile, some brands are going to look up and it's going to be Amazon's the only person on any of the listings. Amazon's the only person getting my box. So we can see TJ Maxx, Target, and Walmart tax exempt where available. Yes, that's a big tip for you guys that are beginners, right? Get your tax exempt locked and loaded, especially like Walmart OA. You can use tax exempt on, and it really helps. Beauty, pets, and toys have been good lately. That's what's up, man. Yeah, get out there and get scanned. And the nice thing is you don't got to guess what's good. You scan it with SellerAmp, and SellerAmp tells you that, you know?
Got a stream regular showing back up. What up? What up, CBG?
What up, CBG? Yes, sir.
That's when you've come up several times, you get an acronym.
Okay. How would you compare? So Seller Imp is for reselling and wholesale. That software you mentioned is for private label. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. What are the discounted gift card websites in Canada?
Cardware work in Canada. I mean, you're buying from a lot of the same retailers. Like, what's a very Canadian retailer so we can check, Charles? I'm not super familiar. Is there like a Canadian Walmart equivalent that's not Walmart?
Yeah, so I looked it up, and there's like one called like Easy Gift Cards. I have no idea if that's legit, but that's probably a good place to start too.
Canadian Tire. All right.
Canadian Tire. Oh, damn. Hey, shit. Whatever works, man. Yeah. Got an invite to be an affiliate. Cool. That's what's up, dude. Sky FBA, hit my Twitter DMs, dude. Boxem gives out 30% recurring for life, which is like substantially above like even the other softwares that give out like big affiliate commissions, basically. So yeah, Boxem 30% for life. If any of you guys want to be Boxem affiliates, Seller Imp affiliates, just look up Seller Imp affiliate on Google, Boxem affiliate on Google, and you'll see the sign up.
I don't see it on Card Bear, Charles. So I'm not sure. I would assume Card Bear will work for a lot of Canadian retailers. Let's see. Outside of private label, what benefits going through brand registry have? I mean, like you can do it if you're like partnering directly with a brand, so that you can kind of change the listings, kick off on unauthorized sellers, that kind of thing. You shouldn't really need to worry about it right now, though, Matt, unless you have a brand that you're managing.
It does not include the Canada and U.S. online arbitrage. Nah. So yeah, you'd have to sell in Canada, basically.
Yep. Let's see. You started as a new Amazon seller, sold a few units the last 3 days. That's what's up. You're trying to buy some products. A bunch is gated. Yeah. So you can just apply to get ungated in those brands, and then if it doesn't let you apply, then dig deeper on the brands that you're already having success selling, and then see what other brands those people are also selling. Because if it's like a more new Amazon seller friendly brand, those sellers are also going to be selling a bunch of new brands you might not have heard of. They should be pretty easy to get access to. There's been lots of awesome guys and gals hitting awesome sales milestones without the Nike, Adidas, Puma, all that kind of stuff. Anyone that started in the last year and seeing good results did not have any of that. So
that's facts. Yeah,
exactly. Still lots of people winning, which is good to see.
Annalise is in our Discord. Yeah, when doing arbitrage, is it mainly going to be FBM over FBA? Not at all, but when you're a beginner, typically, yes. Long term, you'll probably mainly be FBA, right? But it's always going to depend. Do brands send letters to not sell our brands? Some brands do. However, what you need to do is there's a lot of scammers out there that will see you on a listing and they'll automatically send you a letter that impersonating the brand saying don't sell. So if you get letters from brands, what you should do is go on your Amazon seller account health and see if anything shows, and then go to those listings and see if you can see anyone getting kicked off said listings. Yeah. How much you need to invest? Like 1 to 3K. Yeah, 1 to 3K. If how hard is it to get an account reactivated that you deactivated? I can't imagine super hard. Just go through the process on Amazon.com. You'll pretty quickly find out.
Depends on which rules you broke.
Oh, I think he meant for inactivity.
Cool. Yeah, nice.
React. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't even realize they were doing that. I started hearing about that recently. They said they're calling people lazy or something. Gotta log back in every now and then, make sure Amazon knows you're still alive or something.
Yeah. What about wholesale if the brand send you one? Same exact thing. Whether it's RA, whether it's OA, whether it's wholesale, you need to do that protocol. Do you have a program? Yeah, start out with my stuff on YouTube though, in my bio though, man. The all you guys watch on TikTok, there's an 8-hour free resource you guys should go through that'll get you right.
Yep. What's the cheapest way to get started? What type of product should you be looking for? The cheapest way, truly cheapest, is selling whatever used books you got on the shelf. If you're just trying to test the process, see what it looks like to make a sale, ship products into Amazon. Beyond that, it's loading up a clearance section of a big major retailer, or checking out the storefronts of people who sell auto and gate brands. And you can also hit a local retail store, whatever kind of clicks with you. If you want hands-on experience, I would go hit a Ross or a TJ Maxx or one of those tonight. Just go spend $30 or 30 minutes scanning stuff, see what the data looks like, see how fast it sells, see how hard it is for you to actually find some profit, that kind of stuff.
Yep. When doing FBM, how do you go about shipping items to customers? You put the shipping label on the box or the poly mailer and you send it out. We're not going to do any ACE interviews today, but those of you guys on TikTok, be on the lookout, and I'll do a bunch of those next time too.
What up,
as
Omar?
well.
What point should
Yeah,
you start taking
Omar's been
good vibes? Good
yeah,
vibes.
good to see you here, Omar. We miss you, man.
That's a good question. That means he must have been hustling. Must have been
Yeah,
building
that's
up the
what I'm
profit.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When should you start taking profit out of the company? That's up to you, man. A lot of people will start taking a profit when they can like take enough to like really be like a legit salary, or maybe they want to put a certain amount into like the S&P, kind of stash some safer money away, and it's less than half of the overall business profit. But that's really up to how you want to treat it. I also like the idea of pay yourself like a tiny bit every month, just so you can actually like be on top of tracking how much your business is actually making. Pay yourself like a tiny percent of it, so the money feels real. You get to buy coffee with it. Next month you buy a video game with it or something like that, right? And just kind of naturally make it feel real, and you actually know what you're making too.
What do you do for wholesale brands want to take? Actually, no, you stop selling their products. Yeah. But if you're buying directly from them or from a distributor, they probably don't. But the Keep It charts are going to show you that, right? Who's in Southeast Florida? The two handsome gentlemen you're looking at right now. And probably a bunch of other people too, honestly, for that matter. We'll be at the Miami Sellers Conference in May. We don't host it. We don't make any money from you guys going, but it is cool to meet you guys in person. So if you just look up Miami Sellers Conference, that's an event we'll be at that. We'd love to chop it up with you guys.
Good vibes, Omar. Yeah, good vibes. 2025 is going to be awesome. Let's see. How long will sales funds be deferred on FBM? Yeah, Sam. So it takes 2 weeks. So you make the sale, and then 2 weeks later, Amazon pays you. Yeah. Let's see. Is it normal to start off with slow to no sales? Maybe like the first couple days. Sometimes Amazon wants to see you make like literally a sale or two to start getting buy box eligibility. And if that's the case, like you'll go on Seller Central and it'll say like buy box eligible no next to the on the manage inventory tab. And then if you're seeing that a lot, then just sell a buy box suppressed item where everyone's on a level playing field, make a sale or two, and you'll be good to go. And if you're looking for a buy box suppressed listing, there's a bunch of good ones in like the clothing categories. So like a lot of the brands we talk about a lot would be some good buy box suppressed listings there. You can make a sale or two and kind of unlock every sale you need.
Are refunds an issue? I mean, not necessarily. Like in what capacity? What's the most annoying part about doing this? Definitely when you're a beginner and you're very lonely and you don't have anyone to talk to about the stuff. Everyone that succeeds selling on Amazon does it with people they really like, and you find those people on the internet. You know?
Yep. Yeah, I have them on retainer personally, Gabe. It's smart if you're doing good revenue to have somebody who's got a account health interest in mind, basically. Minimum monthly revenue. I mean, that's like, not sure what you mean, man. You can sell as much or as little as you want. If you're talking like sustainable personally, that depends on your personal expenses and stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Net profit, you shoot between 10 and 20%. It kind of depends how much you want to delegate as well, right? And that if you're doing mainly retail arbitrage, which is more work, you could totally be above 20% net profit. But yeah, typically 10 to 20%. eBay to Amazon flips, if it comes from the brand on eBay, just hit up the brand directly. Don't even buy from them on eBay. Just buy from them directly.
Be careful with eBay too. Their invoices are a little shaky for Amazon sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good if you're selling in used condition. I definitely slang a bunch of like used books on eBay back in the day. That was like I made good money just buying books on eBay and selling them used. But careful if you're selling it in new condition. Amazon doesn't usually like their invoices.
Yep. Could you explain the max cost section on SellerAmp? Sure. So when you take a look on SellerAmp, you'll see the max cost. That is the maximum cost you need to be at to be profitable. So if your ROI criteria is 30%, right, which probably should be, right, and and the max cost is 13. If you plug in 13 in the profit calculator, it'll show you exactly 30% ROI. Yeah.
Yep. If FBM fee is the same as FBA, should you keep it FBM or mix? Yeah, good question. If you see that the listing is FBM buy box friendly, then you should definitely keep some, do like 50-50 or whatever blend makes sense to you. Sometimes listings will not be FBM friendly at all though. So basically if you can make FBM sales, there's no reason not to make money today instead of making money in 2 weeks.
Yep. What do you use to track everything? Google Sheets and Boxem.
Yep. What are you doing with returns from listings getting shut down? Can't think of a listing where that's happened recently, Gabe. Yeah. Returns just sell on eBay. Any like brands that might have an issue, you can sell on other marketplaces as well, like Walmart or anything like that. But yeah, I can't think of a listing that's been shut down recently.
Yeah, with 300K starting budget, Damn. Okay. So keep doing whatever you did to get to
clearly.
300K, right? Please keep doing that.
Dogecoin, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
RuneScape money
as long
doubling
as
scheme,
it's,
but it was real, something like that.
yeah, dude. As long as it's sustainable and you don't have a risk of losing it by continuing to do it, right? You should aim for 30% ROI, but right, you need to up your skill levels first. So the last thing you should do is invest 300K to start. You should invest a couple grand to start. How can I get to 3K profit? Buy and sell profitable stuff. That's all you need to do. Instantly, when you storefront stock people, you will see a lot of fast selling listings. All you need to be able to do is find a good amount of those guys profitably.
Yep. Like numbers wise, if you're trying to make 3K profit, then you're probably spending like 9 to 10K a month on inventory. So basically keep getting better, keep sourcing inventory until you can consistently spend with that like $300-400 a day on products, which might sound like a lot, but it's like a product or two.
Yep. RA or OA? Primarily, I mean, OA long term, but RA is awesome to start with. Like we've had a bunch of people crushing locally with RA, and making money with RA is like low key a choice, just because like there's no fancy discounts. It just will you go ahead and scan stuff, basically.
Yeah, it's not a it's I mean, there's like a fraction of tactical stuff. Like if you're talking to managers and you like know the day that stuff comes out on the shelf, like that's literally it. Beyond that, it's like, are you willing to hop in the car for an hour? Let's see. A lot of categories saying your account doesn't qualify. Just you can submit a documentation on that. Yeah. Yeah, you can submit documents. You gotta get it there.
How do you start with wholesale? Start calling some brands. Start looking up some distributors. You know, you ever sold power tools like DeWalt? I've had a bunch of students crush with that over the years. Yeah.
Yep. How'd you go on planning taxes? No, Amazon does not factor in like the tax you owe the government. So like it's just like any business, John. Amazon will give you a 1099, and then it's your job to file a tax return with all the deductions and all that kind of stuff. I did a good interview with our friend who is qualified to talk about that kind of stuff. Has a bunch of tax firms, that kind of thing. Unlike us,
Unlike us.
So just look up like Amazon seller taxes, John. It should be an interview with me and my friend Chris.
Does Amazon FBA still work? Nope. No one buys stuff on Amazon. All of the people that sell stuff on Amazon lose money. They do it because
we're running charities.
Like donating money to Amazon's fees, and they love giving money to these gigantic big box retail stores to lose money. Now, obviously it does. Seems overly saturated. Stop buying stuff on Amazon then. Stop buying stuff on Amazon then. Yeah, which you do and everyone else you know does and everything. But yeah, I mean, everything seems overly saturated. You know how hard it is to get a finance job after graduating from a 4-year university and spending $200,000? Very difficult if you're not good. Amazon FBA is very difficult if you're not good, but you get good if you put time into it, just like anything.
Yeah, Terry, trying to figure out what to sell that you're ungated. Terry, look up auto ungated sourcing on YouTube. You'll see us ripping through some auto ungate brands, and then any brand that those sellers are selling, generally you can at least apply to ungate. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. 100. You can still use 10. Yeah.
That's a good way of looking at it. Competition's not saturated, means the market's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because that's the thing. Like with anything, the 10% of people, the top 10% get all the results. Therefore, seeing something as oversaturated just shows a lack of trust in yourself, which is normal if you haven't given yourself a reason to trust yourself, right? But that's literally exactly it. And that like you should want to make money the way other people are making money. You know what I mean?
Yep. Possible to stack gift card and cash. Yeah, all the time, Paulo. Yeah. Yeah. Coupon, discount from the from customer service, a sale, anything like that. Yeah, Activator. You're talking about on SellerAmp. That's already in SellerAmp if so. And then within Boxem, we already show you all the fees and shipping costs and that kind of stuff you're paying as well. You don't pay taxes on yeah, you're really going crazy with that one. Yeah, you don't pay taxes on like making the shipment. So
yep. Do you sell in Walmart yet? I don't, but Warner does. There's some good tutorials on YouTube too. And we have some awesome Buy Box Bandits episodes, our podcast. We posted our 200th episode yesterday that talks about
wealth. Who was it with?
Yeah. Avanta Chief on IG, Darrell Howard. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, he's been showing some good love. He makes really good videos. He posted a SellerAmp video yesterday on YouTube. He posted some good long form, some good short form. You guys should totally follow him as well. and I was received stating suspected IP. Check the Amazon seller account health on your account and see if it shows anything. And then also check that listing and see if there's any sellers getting kicked off that listing. Yeah.
Yep. No one can sell those right now, TM. So just focus on stuff that you can sell. Yeah. You can look at there's plenty of other like big clothing brands if that's what you want to sell that are ungated. Like J. Crew is a good example. You can look at all the brands that the people who sell J. Crew are on. There'll be some good opportunity in clothing.
Yep. Yeah. Another auto ungate too for that is going to be Stafford, Athletic Works, Cuddle Duds. Cuddle Duds got a good sale right now on Kohl's too. You ever had success with ungating service for harder brand? No. There's ungating services are complete scams. Uncle Flips and Uncle Warner over here. We tell you how to get ungated for free. The exact methods we use, the exact methods that work. You do not need to use ungating services.
Those are hilarious. You're paying a couple grand for them to give you a 1-page PDF that describes a 2-minute YouTube video.
Yep. Yeah, Sky FBA, for example. So Sky FBA is in here on the TikTok chat. He started from the ground up with us, right? Sky, how much money have you made past 30 days? I haven't seen him. He had a crush on Twitter, so I'm curious the exact amount.
Yep. Are you allowed to add a variation of a product which is not available? You can try. Yeah. The better thing though is a lot of times there will be a bunch of the listings, especially in clothing, if that's what you're looking at, where no one's in stock on right now. So you can plug in any ASIN that does exist into the variation wizard on Seller Central, and it'll show you all the out of stock old ASINs, that kind of stuff. So products you can bring back to the catalog basically. And then you just like plug that into SellerAmp to see the old data, see how well it sold, see what the price was, that kind of thing.
Yo, what up, Sam?
What's a good amount to put in the shipping costs? So yeah, location doesn't usually matter too much unless you're like super far from an FC, but that's kind of the point is they're all over the country. So it's like 60 cents a pound is good to include. If you're doing a lot of smaller shipments, so like 20, 30 pound boxes or below, then you might want to include like 90 cents a pound.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you don't need to. Just keep applying and you'll be good to go. I'll never be. Yes, exactly. I mean, we'll tell you if there's any update with that, but yeah. Yep. Stuff's arriving to Amazon today. Beautiful. How much capital do you need to start? Like 1 to 3K. Yeah, 1 to 3K.
Yep. Yeah, a couple thousand other good brands to sell TM. So don't let that hold you back. Lots of good new Amazon sellers who can sell the same brands you can that have been crushing it lately. Just interviewed a couple, I guess, like a week or so ago. Interview I dropped, he did like 60K his first 3 months. Same brands you can sell.
Lower business costs. That's what's up. Yeah, you keep stuff lean, especially if you're a beginner, right? SellerAmp, keep a box, and that's all you need. Learn via YouTube videos. Watch Warner's free course. Watch my free course, right? It's linked in the bio on TikTok, right? And we'll get you guys right on all the stuff for $0, right? And show you guys the blueprint, right? Because we want you guys to win, and we love, working with you guys. And any questions y'all got, you let us know. Yes, exactly. So Costco works for ungating because there's a lot, and we know that for a fact. 1, because I've used it, and 2, because there's a lot of Costco owned brands that do well on Amazon. And because there's people selling them, we know for a fact that it works. If it's asking for 110 will still work. Go and submit it. Yeah. You're going to get declined a couple times, and that's completely normal. And that's fine. Right there. What's up, boys? What up, Blake? What up,
What up, Infinity?
Right there. Appreciate you tapping in, family.
Sweet. Probably a good spot to go ahead and wrap up for the day then. Good to see you guys. Probably hop on another live again tomorrow if I had to guess. And if not, we'll see you guys on Monday for Money Monday. 5 p.m. Mondays, Tuesday, Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Come by, ask questions, that kind of stuff. Yeah, good to see you guys. You guys have a good rest of your day. Let's make some money this week, folks.
Yeah, you guys be great. Talk to you guys soon. Let's get it.
Infinity, you got here. We'll give him 15 seconds here, Infinity.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah,
Facts. Hey, Infinity, we're not leaving you. Infinity, we're not leaving you. We're not leaving you. Okay, we're not.
Overcome brand approval with books. If it lets you apply, then it's the same as anything else. Yeah, you just submit an invoice from wherever you can get
Target
it. Yeah.
or find a book in that brand. And
sometimes you can't though. If it's like a textbook manufacturer, then a lot of those are locked off. So sell it on like eBay or something. Yeah, we got you though, Infinity.
Yeah. Good to meet you, Infinity. Right, we're here to help and everything. No invoice. Yeah, but you don't need them for that. Like. Occasionally you'll see a brand like that, but you'll be able to sell the vast majority of used books right from the get-go. It's actually what I started with back in the day. Invoice for stuff on store, just buy a product from that brand online, then use that to ungate. Yeah, cool. All right.